So I want to talk to you about just something I'm seeing a lot of people who are struggling. They want to live that life and lose that weight and be that version that they know is inside of them, but they don't know how to do it, right? Today, I just want to talk for a few minutes about why I believe it's important. And I'm thankful that I did this for you to stop listening to all of the weight loss experts. And, I think in this video, I'm going to give you 3 things instead that you should start doing, right? I want to show you just 3 simple things that if you were to change it, this is how to get the scale to move in the right direction, specifically before menopause. There is absolutely no shortage, and you know this, no shortage of experts out there in this world who tell you how to do all the things to lose the weight, right? But if you are a female and you're in perimenopause, 35 and up, or you're in menopause right now, or even postmenopausal, and you are struggling in any way to get the scale to move, you need to listen to what I'm sharing with you today. What I'm about to share with you is what I did starting back in my 40s to get to the point of being completely free to live the kind of life that I want to live right now. But I had to go through doing all the things I'm going to talk to you about so I could be at this point of being 52 and having the weight gone, right? Like I'm at the point now, and I say this to testify. I show you this. I share all of this with you, not to gloat, not to brag and to say, oh, look, I've arrived and I'm no longer, struggling with my weight. I'm not saying it from that perspective. I'm saying it from my heart. I want you to see that if I can be where I am right now, you can be here too. I'm at the point now where I don't worry anymore about sugar cravings. I'm naturally able to sit down at a meal and just eat until I'm just full and sated and fine. And I don't feel like I'm missing out anymore. I don't have thoughts and feelings and emotions about food anymore, only because of everything that I've done. I partnered. I think I see this now as like I had to partner with the right version of myself and start to actually see the strongholds and break up with the strongholds, especially the stronghold of food, where I kept, running to food, the stronghold of laziness, of habit, of my desire for everything to just be easy, right? I had to correct my hormones. And when I did all this, I got the scale to move. After years and years and years of not being able to break up with myself and to come out from under the weight and the heaviness of the scale, I finally was able to figure out, doing everything I've done, that I still do, that I have all my clients do, all of it. I was finally able to get the scale to move. Now, here's what you need to know. It wasn't fast at all, but it was consistent. It was consistent. And I started to have like the momentum and the motivation to get the kind of consistent weight loss that I wanted. And it only happened once I actually just woke up and realized how to trust and live higher versus trying and perpetually working harder. The scale, listen to me, the scale will move when you understand how to approach your health and weight loss from a different perspective entirely and with a different source of strength from within. If right now I were to start over again, if I were to start to get the scale to move, if I wanted to get the scale to move, which it has, like I mentioned, and here I am at 52, entering into menopause, and I've already lost all the weight while I was in perimenopause, which means to me that you need to know this can work for you as well. But let me get back on track. If I were to start today, I would start and stop doing these 3 things. Okay. There's 3 things, maybe 4. I'll keep it to 3. 3 things. The first thing is I would stop following all the bro science and all of the get skinny quick 30-day weight loss hacks that are being shared by all of the people who are not walking through all of the details of your physical life challenges, right? Your reality, your busyness, your career, all the demands on your life. No, you're probably at the point where you're trying to get to that next level, to live that life that you know is available to you, but you're getting overwhelmed. You're getting frustrated. You're confused because everyone says to do different things, right? She says this, he says this, she does it this way, the woman at work does it. It's confusing. So stop following the beat of a different drummer. Stop the second thing I would do is I would start facing the fact that weight loss will happen with a plan. Weight loss will not happen on accident, and that the right mindset will be possible once you discover how to create the lifestyle that actually supports weight loss, that makes your life, you need to have the kind of life that makes weight loss conducive to weight loss success. That's what I'm trying to say. This means getting real with yourself, being honest with yourself about what you have to change if you want a different outcome this time. And so for me, I wanted the lifestyle of a woman who did hard things, who pushed through hard things despite not wanting to. I mean, what you need to know is I rarely wanted to do any hard things. I rarely wanted to change from doing the things that I like doing. I wanted to become the woman who wasn't controlled by food, who fit into her clothes, and who could actually keep up with her kids. I wanted to become the woman who took control over her life versus always feeling like life life was controlling me. I didn't want to become a new version of myself who actually lost the weight, but then just continued to go back and gain the weight and to just stay on that hamster wheel, right? The treadmill of weight loss, the yo-yo weight loss cycle. That defeated me. It frustrated me. It depressed me. I needed a new lifestyle, but I just didn't want to do what it would take for me to have it, right? Can you see the problem there? That's like saying that you want to have a baby, but you don't want to do what it's going to take to conceive a child. And then you don't want to physically be pregnant, and you don't want to be uncomfortable in any of those ways. You don't want to, right? Like, do you see that? I just wanted the end result. I just wanted to have, the ability to live in and create that new life. But here's the thing. You have to go through the process. You are made stronger in the process on the way to weight loss. It's a process that will require labor. For me, I was completely done with yo-yo dieting. I was done with that lifestyle that kept me defeated. And so I chose between the old me, who I was and how I kept showing up and wasn't losing weight, and the new me. I decided to die to who I used to be, who I was, in order to give life to who I could become, who I'm living as right now. And for me, that was the best way for me to lose weight, because it gave me the kind of transformation that I couldn't find when I just tried to lose weight physically. In order to experience a transformation, I had to start being the woman that I was ultimately going to become. I had to start living a transformed life every single day, even when I didn't want to, even on bad days. And now I have that new lifestyle. And menopause is no longer, it's in my future. I'm actively in it right now. It's no longer a great challenge for me, because I did all of the hard things before I ever came here, ever got to this point of stepping into menopause. The third thing that I would recommend for you is to stop trying and instead start learning how to actually do hard things and trust yourself again. Self-trust gave me myself back. In fact, like even an upgrade. I'm living right now at 52 years of age. I can't even believe this. I'm living as a version of myself that previously I didn't even have the courage to imagine was possible. So much about the quality of my life revolved around how I felt about my weight back then and my inability to say no to myself. And when I lived that way, I felt lost. And now I'm completely found. All I did was apply all of the things I'm sharing with you here in this quick video, but also biblical principles to my life. I prioritized my life according to Matthew 6:33 and James 4:17 and Romans 12:2, my entire life. And I want you to know that no area of your life is off limits. If God can help you in one area, he'll help you in all areas, as long as you stop compartmentalizing your life. This for me was the way that I wanted to lose the weight. This was the kind of weight loss that I wanted, one that was the result of living higher. I lost the weight without being confused by all of the diet plans and meal plans and walking 10,000 steps and eating so many calories. I wasn't confused. I wasn't frustrated. I wasn't even doubtful that I could lose the weight. I wanted to become a better version of myself and to actually start living the life I knew was available to me. So stopping and starting, just these 3 simple things that I shared with you, if you were to do this and give yourself a year, because weight loss isn't going to happen quickly. It's just not. If you were to do these things over the next year, you're going to see transformation. And I know this from experience. So start prioritizing learning how to create a new life, one where you trust yourself and you can control the outcome of your life, at least in this area. And then slowly, little by little, it starts creeping and seeping into all of the other areas and you become transformed, right? This isn't hard to figure out. Just start surrounding yourself with the right community, with the right people who can build up your confidence and show you what is possible and help you to step through the hard days. If you are interested in creating that new lifestyle and learning how to become the version of you that you know is in there, how to become a new you. If you're ready to be surrounded by the right people so that you can rebuild self-trust and start living the kind of life that makes weight loss possible, then there's going to be a link somewhere around this video with all of the ways that you can start working with me now, learning from me, partnering with me, where I come alongside you and I show you how to get unstuck and out of your own way. You can even just go binge all of my free podcasts, Christian Life Coaching for Weight Loss with Sherry Capella, right? You can start doing those things today. But if you're in menopause, if you're approaching menopause, you have to know it's coming, and you can decide now to be stronger when it comes, right? If you're already in menopause, maybe, or you've even gone through it, you can still take control and have a different life physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I know this because so many of my clients are walking through this. There are links again around this video. Find out how you can start learning from somebody who is living the kind of life that you might want to live and who has gone through the challenges that you might be going through. Someone who's made the type of changes that you can make to have a healthier lifestyle, even in